Altia from Daytime doing her first big weekly recap. The last ship will not be in this one. However, I think this might be for the better because I could lap that on into the next episode of this. It's just my life is really crazy right now, so me trying to watch anything is like, and just so you know, the next couple weeks are probably gonna be like this too. It's gonna be like part 1, part 2, because, so yeah, let's begin. So for starters, This Is Us, a Philadelphia story. You find out that William, in the past, befriended this woman, and Chichi, and she had a daughter, and now Chichi runs a oh my god, like a after school center type thing. I couldn't think of the word. That Randall brings Deja to because she misses her drill team at school, and they have a step team. And you find out weaving in and out, and how, the council isn't giving them anything, and Randall tries and goes and fights for them, but it's not working out, and all that craziness. And then Kate and Toby are going through their fertility treatments, and Rebecca is like, pretty much like, your weight is too much for this, why are you doing this? But Toby's also getting off his antidepressants, so he's becoming angry. And you find out that Rebecca should have stopped Kate. Well, not should have stopped, but didn't realize that Kate was gaining weight since Jack died, and she gained 25 pounds, I think it was, they said, in the few months after Jack passed. I couldn't think of the word. Sorry. Kevin doesn't mention Zoe at this movie premiere, but he had like this fight with Kate about how he how he's the one that's gonna pass on the Pearson name, because Kate was like, oh no, I'm gonna be the one that passes on the Pearson. Like, it was so ridiculously stupid. And then this all ties into the end of the episode, where first off we got Ryan Michelle back, Sterling K. Brown's real life wife, came back as Yvette from the past. Because Randall did get into Howard, but he ended up rejecting it, which we kind of knew from last season, when Rebecca was like, he was the only one that stayed around with me. You find out that he called in the middle of the night and was like, I can't do this. Yeah, so then they're at the premiere, and Kevin says something about the Pearson thing, and Randall, who probably has the most personality of both his parents, is just upset, and that's how the episode ends. And I'm really interested for tonight, because now I think we're getting into the Vietnam storyline, and I'm intrigued to see where this is gonna go. And also, Eloise and Plaza, oh my god. Like, Eloise is fine. I don't know. I don't know anymore with people. That's about that. And then on Big Bang Theory and Young Sheldon, which I've already talked about in a little discussion video somewhere. I might link it down. It's there, trust me. On the Big Bang Theory and the procreation calculation, the B storyline is Raj does get engaged to Ronnie. That's her name. I forget. Even though they were like, we don't want a partnership of like finances and whatever. Stuart and Denise keep ruining the mood, essentially, at the Wallowitz household. Sheldon and Amy kind of took a back burner seat to the back burner seat. Wow, I just combined two things. That's been like me lately. Combining everything. They took a back seat today, but they were still in the story. Because Penny, after Raj sends Penny and Leonard the Indian marriage questionnaire, Penny doesn't want kids, and Bernadette's trying to tell her, well, I didn't want kids either, and I changed my mind. And Penny's like, yeah, but I just want to be the fun Aunt Penny. And then Leonard's like, well, I had this bucket list of things to do. And then Penny's dad calls. But then at the end of the episode, you find out that Penny did listen and got him the Batmobile for a day, which I thought was really cute. And then this week, I might just be doing a separate Big Bang Young Sheldon thing together because we get to see older Tam. I'm really excited about seeing older Tam and finding out what happened. I thought we were going to find out what happened in Young Sheldon, but we didn't. So I'm assuming this week. And apparently, according to IMDb, in this episode with Tam coming back in the Big Bang Theory, Jerry O'Connell will also be returning as older Georgie. So now on to Young Sheldon, which was something... A Crisis of Faith and Octopus Aliens, something like that. Something involving both those things. So, essentially, if you heard my Big Bang Theory Young Sheldon discussion, both episodes focused on things that are really topics that aren't discussed. And Kaylee Cuoco and Zoe Perry did a great job. Kaylee with the not wanting kids storyline, and Zoe with this storyline about her crisis of faith. So, of course, it opens up. They're at church. Sheldon's asking about octopus aliens. I don't even know anymore. Poor pastor. That poor pastor. Oh my God. That poor man just he just gets the wind knocked out of him whenever Sheldon's in the room. So they come home from church, or it's like the next day, and they get a phone call, and their, I guess, acquaintance, friend, something there, find out their 16-year-old daughter got killed in a car crash. Meemaw watches the kids while they don't go to a funeral, which it did give us, A, the reason why, and B, a funny line, which was when Georgie was talking about the ghosts, and because they were asking, do you become a ghost, with what you're wearing? And Georgie was like, well, Patrick Swayze wears what he dies in, and Casper is naked. Thanks, Georgie. Thanks a lot. And then Meemaw was like, now you know why you people aren't going to the funeral? That's you. Oh my God, what is Sheldon's mom's name? Mary! Sorry, I had to go through something. Mary starts having a crisis of faith. She wants to do groups and make a really beautiful prayer garden, but she has a hard time. And finally she goes and she gets drunk one night with Meemaw. And through that, you find out that she was afraid that, what if that was Georgie? And you find out Georgie's actually taken the truck before, and that, he wants to go start learning how to drive, and, she starts questioning her faith. She doesn't go to church. She eats pizza, doesn't say grace. She's wearing, it's not that she doesn't wear jeans when she's working, but as we all know, Mary, she's usually in dresses or something of that sort, and she was in jeans and a shirt, and, Sheldon then goes outside and tells her that, as much as I don't believe in God, how did our universe exactly happen if it weren't for something else? And that not only allows for Mary to open up and become faithful again, but that's part of the reason why Sheldon doesn't drive. I literally sat there and I turned to my dad and I go, oh my God, this is part of the reason, if not the reason, or at least the 90% reason, why Sheldon doesn't drive. And this was a very, Big Bang, yes, it was serious, but this was we were crying, we were not prepared for this. I'm intrigued to see if Tam comes around to play with this. We're coming up on Halloween. I'm really hoping we see a Halloween episode of Young Sheldon. That's all I'm gonna say. So, until next time with all these shows, please let me know what you thought down in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about this new format. Would you rather me split it up into the first half of the week, second half of the week? Let me know. Please like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.